Hello, I'm Mummified Slugman. I'm sentient and normal. Welcome to You Do What? To my right is Slammér.
Hi, hello, hi everyone. Very happy to be here. My name is Slammér. Thank you. To my right is Ansel McGathy.
That's right. It's good to be back again. And I have the pleasure of introducing our host, Chip Buttons.
Thank you, panel. Yes, I'm your host, Charles Buttons, but as always, you can call me Chip. Welcome to You Do What? Before we get started, I would like to say hello to some of our viewers. Preventive, KVS, and Star Killer. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Now, the rules of our game are very simple. The panelists to my left will be trying to guess the names of various jobs. They'll guess these names by asking me yes or no questions. If they get a yes, they'll get to keep asking me questions. If it's a no, it is a strike against the panel. 3 strikes or 10 strikes. Oh, that's baseball. 10 strikes and the round is done. Panelists, do you understand the rules?
Sure do.
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, wonderful. Well, we're going to jump right into round 1. We'll put the name of this job up on the board so that the audience can get a feel for how it's played. All right. And we are going to start with Mummified Slugman, PhD.
Oh,
Take it away.
it's actually Pahud.
Oh,
That's my last name. Sorry.
I have a lot of questions, but we just don't have time right now.
Okay.
What is your first question?
Let me think a minute. Well, first, is this job in the arts?
It is not in the arts. All right, Slammér. Welcome back, Slammér.
Hello. Oh, okay. Does this job work with food?
It does not work with food. All right, Ansel.
All right, well, let's get us a win on the board. Does this job take place on the planet Earth?
It sure does.
All right, well, there's that. There's that going for us.
Way to get a yes.
Is this traditionally a full-time job?
I believe it is traditionally full-time, but I imagine it could be done part-time. But,
All right.
yes.
All right. Would you need, in terms of education, a high school diploma or greater to do this?
Yes, you would.
Would you need an associate's degree or greater?
I don't believe so.
That's
no,
a 2-year degree.
I think just a high school, I believe.
Just a high school diploma, that's enough.
I believe so, yes.
All right, well, I'm out.
Back on over to Is it all right to just call you Slugman, or do you prefer Mummified Slugman?
Oh, wow. What a great question. You can just call me Pahud.
Pahud?
Pahud.
All right.
PhD Pahud.
Pahud.
Yeah,
Take
by
it
my
away.
last name. That's what my friends do.
All right. Well, I'm glad you consider me a friend.
Oh, thank you. So let's try and not be weird.
I'm on it. Go on.
Is this a job that involves rescuing or saving lives in any way?
It does not, no.
No.
All right. Slammér.
Oh, boy. Okay. Does this job require working with animals?
It does not require working with animals. No. All right, Ansel.
All right. Chip, I couldn't help but notice that we are doing very poorly this round.
You know, I wouldn't say poorly. I think with every no, you narrow it down.
Wow. Well, I'll just tattoo that on myself as a tattoo artist.
Yeah, you could.
Thank
That's
you.
fun.
I agree. Oh, yep, it's right on there.
Yeah,
You can
it is
pan
there. I
down.
see it.
You can.
I see it.
Yep. Right
We
there.
all see
Next
it,
to
Ansel.
JD and Dog Friend.
Yes.
In the same line as Chip's Friend.
We
and
really don't have to
LCPC.
review it. We know.
All right. Well, I'm sure it'll come up again.
Oh, I'm sure it will. Go on.
All right. Is this job traditionally performed alone?
Oh, judges. I actually do not know. Is this performed? Yes, it is. Thank you, judges.
Gotcha. All right. It's
done,
traditionally performed alone. Now, when you're performing this job, do you work directly with a customer?
I don't believe you always do. I think you can, but I think sometimes you will not interact directly with the customer.
All right.
I'm normal.
Okay.
Does this job involve selling something?
It does not involve selling something, no.
Oh.
All right, Slammer.
Okay. Well, this is going well.
Don't get disheartened, Slammer. It's just round one.
Could this job require a type of tool?
It does require tools, yes.
That's my
Alright.
favorite question to ask.
I can see why.
That's good.
Does this job, is it dangerous? Do you have to be really safe when you're doing it?
I imagine it could be dangerous. I would ask my judges to know for sure, but I imagine there could be danger involved. The judges say, sure, safety is required.
I didn't expect to be going on a streak here. Okay, does this job do you work outside when performing this job?
You can work outside. You can also be inside. So we can call that a yes and let you keep going. I know it's more of a streak than you were expecting.
It's so true. Does this job require special training?
I actually, yes, you actually do have to go to a special school for training for this. You are on a roll, Slammer.
Does this job require constructing or building?
Sorry, I'm getting very distracted by the camera's intense zoom. I think it does, well, it doesn't actually require building anything. Oh, hold on. We're having some technical difficulties very quickly. It's all good now. It does not require building anything, no.
Gotcha.
I need my
All right.
glasses.
We're gonna wait for the camera to, there we go. All right.
Oh.
Back on over to Ansel.
It was the camera.
Apologies for that interruption, people.
All right. I see that now we've got my good side.
Wow. All right.
There it is. All right. Can you review what we've learned so far?
I absolutely can. We know that it is not in the arts. It does not involve food. It is on Earth. It is full-time. You require a high school diploma and some special training. It is not a rescue or saving job. No animals are involved. It's performed alone. You do not work with the customer every time, but you can sometimes. It is not about selling something. It does require tools and can be dangerous. It can be outdoors or indoors, depending on the situation. And it's not about building anything.
All right.
And we are at 8 strikes.
Sorry, did you say they work with their hands primarily?
They use tools, so yes,
They use tools.
They do use their hands.
All right. Does this person make a product of any sort?
They're not creating a product, no.
Well, there I go.
All right, 9 strikes, and we're back over to Pud.
Hi.
Hello.
Well, my question is, does this job involve destroying anything?
Destroying anything?
Yeah, like the opposite of building.
No, it does not.
What?
That is 10 strikes.
Everyone I got
So if
wrong.
anyone on the panel has a guess,
Well,
Ansel's got a guess.
what if you just gave us a hint?
no.
All right.
I would love a guess, though.
Then my guess is Etsy sales manager.
No, incorrect.
Dang, that was good.
All right, Slammér, do you have a guess?
Is it an ice sculptor?
It is not an ice sculptor,
Oh,
no.
dang, that would have been a good one.
Yeah.
I would've
All
liked
right,
that one.
Pahud, do you have a guess? If not, it's okay.
Well, is it? Oh, is it me?
No, it is. The job is not you.
Oh.
All right. The job we were looking for was electrician.
Oh boy.
Well, feels like we could have gotten there.
So
Well,
maybe.
I blew it. I blew it.
No one blew
Blew it like
anything.
a
It's all
fuse.
right.
Yeah.
You know,
That
Electrician
we were.
humor.
Yeah, that's good.
You guys tried your best. You'll get them next time. Before we take a break, we have a couple more viewers to say hello to. Harley and hello, Patty. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Hi.
And now we're going to take a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back. You guys will get them next time, I think.
Creepy crawlers, creepy crawlers. They're slugging it out in the middle of the ring. And there's a hard drive to the top. And Blue Bomber's block is knocked off. His block is knocked off?
Sure, but you can press it right back on again. It's just part of the action with the world's only boxing robots, the Rock'em Sock'em Robots by Marx. Takes 2 managers to handle the fighters and lots of skill to win. With these control levers, you can keep your fighters in motion to duck punches. When you press this plunger, he throws a right uppercut. Press the other plunger, and there's a left jab. Lots of exciting action and fun for everyone when the world's only boxing robots battle it out.
The Blue Bomber's looking for an opening. And there it is. That's the end of round 2.
Just push the flying head back, and you're ready for round 3.
Boy, this is the greatest.
You bet! The world's only boxing robots. Get the Rock'em Sock'em Robots by Marx.
Maris is ready. Here's the pitch. It's going, it's in there. A new Major League record, 61 home runs by Roger Maris.
Hi, kids. That sure was a day for me. Part of the thrill of baseball. The kind of real excitement I've put into my great new game by Pressman, Action Baseball.
The score is 2-2. You're up at bat. The pitcher's set, and he can pitch. Fastball, slow ball, curve. Here it comes. A hot single to right. And the next one, a strike. The pitch, a smashing double to left field. Another run batted in. All the skill and excitement of World Series when you play Roger Maris Action Baseball by Pressman. Now you can hit home runs just like Roger Maris.
Yes, kids. There's nothing like the thrill of baseball. And now it's yours.
Get Roger Maris Action Baseball today, $2.98. Oh boy, a Pressman toy.
Welcome back to You Do What? We just wrapped up our first round where our panel was stumped by electrician, but I have faith they can get it this time. Oh, wow. We'll see them in a minute. We are going to move on to round 2, and we're going to keep this one hidden from the audience so that you guys can play along. We'll see this in a minute. But we're going to start with Slammér. Slammér, what is your first question?
Okay, let's get this party started. Does this job require a uniform?
It does require a uniform, actually, yes.
Oh?
I believe it depends on whether the level of the job, but typically, yes, a uniform is required.
Okay. Does this job require some extra education
Beyond what?
beyond college?
No, it does not.
All right. Would you say this is a more physical job in a binary world where the only options are physical or brainy?
Yes. That's such a complicated question. I would say
If you
yes.
had to choose between physical or brainy as a description of this job, would it be physical?
Judges, would it be physical? Physical indeed.
All right. Excellent. Now, if I perform this job and I performed it all day, and I come home, am I like sweaty? Did I get a good workout?
I don't know if I think you're sweaty. I'll say that.
Okay, great.
But my judges would say that you would not have had a good workout.
Well, I only really meant the first part of that question.
I don't. All right, go ahead.
All right, so I'm come home, I'm sweaty.
The judges say, okay, but we're watching you, Ansel.
All right,
on.
I'm glad that you are. Somebody's got to keep me in check, judges. I appreciate it. Otherwise, I'm off the rails.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, T. So when I'm doing my job, is there any instruction involved in this job?
Do you mean that they need to be instructed on how to do their job?
If the answer is yes, that's exactly what I mean.
No, I need to know, or do you mean that they are instructing someone else?
What I meant was, are they instructing someone else as part of their job?
This is a tough one because they're not teaching anyone anything else. No.
But.
No. They're not teaching anyone anything. All right. And now for the reason I had a strong reaction. Hello. I'm going to interrupt the game and ask you some questions.
I am a normal boy.
No, you're not.
I'm a normal boy.
Your head is a different size than it was before.
No, it's not.
Has that ever happened before?
Before what?
Before today. Has your head ever changed sizes?
No.
This is the first time it's happened?
First time what?
Oh my goodness. All right.
You do what?
La Let me try a different question.
Sorry.
Pud, where are you from?
Earth, normal boy,
Where-
sentient,
But like
nothing weird.
where on Earth? What like town or city?
Some town, some place. I don't know. You pick. Whatever.
How old are you?
5.
You're 5?
Yeah.
What are you doing on this game show?
I'm playing the game. Come on, let's go.
I mean, you're
I
doing
got
a great job,
questions,
buddy,
though.
but
Thank you.
Is that-
I'm doing bad.
so that thing on your cheek, is that another eye?
Oh, what? Hold on.
The one by your mouth.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Yeah, it's another eye.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Well, it's normal.
No.
Everything is fine.
I'm saying that as a ghost that is hosting a game show. This is not normal.
Okay, well, to each his own. You
And
know what they like to say.
And I
5-year-olds say it.
this
I
finding
said
you
it.
very endearing. I'm a fan of yours, but I'm deeply
What's
confused.
Ansel think of me?
You know, I feel like we've all sort of embraced it, Chip, so you should just let him do his thing.
All right.
Let me be my own self.
All right,
With the
well-
big 4th eye on my cheek. Okay?
It is that you sure do. It is. You know, I was fully on board, and then the head shrunk, and it just took me an extra moment.
Did the
but
head
I'm back
shrink,
on
or
board.
did you get bigger?
I don't like this.
Oh, you're a ghost.
All right.
You're not tied to size.
But you know what? I'm back on board, Pahud. All right. What is your question?
Man, Ansel had so many good questions, I have to say.
Would you like me to review what he's asked?
That would really be helpful because I got distracted by my
I
4th
distracted
eyeball.
you. That's fair. All right.
Thanks.
So from Slammér, we learned that this job does require a uniform, but it doesn't require education beyond college. Although I will say there is some training involved.
Beyond
depending
college?
on
Beyond college? So
yes.
they have to have college?
No. If that is your question,
No,
I'll say no. I'll give you that one.
Well, no, I was sorry.
No,
Oh.
there is no college required.
yeah, that's what I thought.
It is a physical job, and you will sweat, but not necessarily get a good workout. And you're not teaching anyone anything.
Okay. So it's a physical job. You will sweat.
Likely, I think.
What are sweat glands? That's not my question.
I know.
Just talking to
I'm
myself.
going to overlook that. Go on.
Well, does this job involve a place that is warm?
It can, but it doesn't have to. You could be in a warm place when doing this job.
So your answer is
It can. So I'll let you keep asking questions.
okay. Cool. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
It can be warm. They're sweating, but it might not be working out. So they are not. Are they coaching in any way?
They are not coaching, no. All right, Slammer. Also, Slammer, before you ask your questions, the audience has asked some questions that I think would be helpful. They asked, is this a sports job? The answer is yes. Does this job involve kicking? No. All right.
Sports. Oh, heavens.
Are you not a fan of sports, Slammer?
No, not particularly. I took to fancy, books and
Oh.
podcasts. Most recently, wait, don't tell me, in car talk. But,
I've heard those are very good.
I'll wing it, like women's soccer and stuff. So, okay, does this job, support someone, assist someone else?
I would say yes. I would call what they do an assist, but I'm gonna talk to my judges about that and see how they feel. Is this a job in which they're assisting, would you say? They're not an assistant, say the judges. And they're giving me some more thoughts. Oh, I'm gonna wait.
Oh,
I'm gonna wait.
sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. So they're not an assistant, but some assisting does occur. So I'll let you continue. Clearly, I don't know a lot about sports either, Slammer, so that's okay.
Well, we're in this together.
Let's get through it.
Okay. Does this person need to wear protective gear?
I do believe, yes, there's one form of protective gear that they are required to wear.
Does this person, do they need to run a lot when they're doing their job, like lightly jog?
They do not need to run, no.
So there's no speed involved?
No, there's not. All right, Ansel.
All right. Is it important for this person to know the rules of the sport?
Yes, it is integral.
All right. Would you say that knowing the rules of the sport is part of their job?
Yes.
Are they... Would you have this type of job in a lot of different sports, or is it specific to one sport? No, I said it's a yes or no question.
Good catch.
I got myself. Thank you, judges. Thank you for keeping me in check again. I appreciate it, as always. This job is primarily associated with one sport.
Correct.
Is that sport baseball?
Indeed.
Are they an umpire?
They are an umpire.
Boom.
Well
Got 'em.
done, team.
There it is.
Wow.
That was 4 strikes. Well done,
I
guys.
was
That
gonna
really...
say referee.
Yep.
Same.
Yeah,
Got
just
it.
like a
I was
referee,
gonna
but
say
specific to
referee.
one sport. Well done.
Ball catcher.
Umpire.
Caddy.
Yeah,
I
Oh.
feel so short.
that was amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah, they are quite tall. Before
I
we move
grew.
on
Let
me
to
just
round 3,
get my
I would
posture
love
up.
to catch up with Slammer. Slammer, how are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Very happy to be here.
Oh, good. It's lovely to have you back.
Oh,
So, last time we talked, you were still living in the Slimeverse, I believe?
that is correct.
Are you still living there now?
I am, but I actually just listed my place, so I'm hoping to explore possible other universes.
Oh my, do you have, what is your top universe that you'd like to explore?
I'm really, really interested in exploring West Allis, Wisconsin, of the Milwaukee area.
Oh, I don't think I've ever heard of that.
It's a real place.
So that's a town in Wisconsin?
An area, a region.
A region
An
in
area,
Wisconsin?
yeah. Near
Is it-
Milwaukee.
Oh my. Is it mainly nature, or what would you like to see there?
What was the question?
What would you like to see there mainly?
I'm particular to a lot of things I'd like to see. I enjoy socializing and, doing grills and block parties.
Oh, wow.
But then if I feel like I want a little bit of alone time, I can just hop on my bicycle and go to the lake.
Oh, I didn't know you knew how. Do you have a special kind of bicycle, or is it like a normal two-wheeled bicycle?
Yes.
Wow. All right. I feel like we learned a lot. Thank you so much, Slammer. It's
You're
lovely to have you
very
back. Well, we're going to move right on to round 3, and we're going to keep this one a secret as well. And we will be starting with Ansel.
Go, Ansel, you got it.
What is your
So
first question?
smart.
All right. My first question is, does this job take place on the planet Earth?
Sure does.
Excellent. Love to start with a win.
I love it.
All right, let's move on from there. Does this job primarily function indoors?
Yes, primarily indoors.
All right. Now, when I gave you that option a little bit ago of a job being either physical or brainy, this job is more on the brainy side.
Correct.
All right, excellent. In fact, it's so brainy that you might need a college degree to do it.
Oh, I'm going to double check. No.
Oh,
No college degree needed.
well, there's plenty of brainy high schoolers out there.
All right. Back on over to Pahud.
Hi. Oh, sorry.
Something is different again.
No, I'm normal.
All right.
I told you.
Yep. Your body is sideways.
Everything's normal.
Okay.
It's you.
People have different definitions of normal, and I'm just going to accept that
That's
because
my
too much
point.
is happening.
That's
For
my,
me to
that's
follow.
my point. Normal 5-year-old boy. So, my question is, does this job involve making something?
It does not involve making something, no.
I don't think I've gotten anything right yet.
No, I think good job, Slammer. Well done.
Uh,
Own your space.
oh, okay. Let's think about this. All right. Yeah. Okay. Does this job require, selling something?
It does not require selling something, no.
All right. This job, are they communicating with people in their work?
They are indeed, yes.
Would you say it's like a core facet of their job?
Yes, I would.
And now, like the people that they're communicating with, are those the customers?
Yes.
All right. And when they're talking to the customers, are they offering support of any kind?
I wouldn't phrase it as support, no.
Oh,
So I'm going to say no.
all right.
All right. So
Well-
you've rotated back. Okay.
No. Normal.
All right.
Everything's normal.
If you need that, you're normal.
Okay, so can you give me a recap? Because I'm pretty sure that you just said that they're not providing a service of any kind to the people. They're not.
No, they're not us. I wouldn't phrase it as a support job, is what I said.
Okay.
They're communicating with customers, and it's a core part of their job. It doesn't involve making something or selling something. No college degree is required. It's primarily indoors, and in terms of physical or brainy, it's more brainy. It is on Earth, and yeah, I just wouldn't say that it's not a support job.
Does this job involve campaigning of any kind?
No, it does not.
Strike 10,000.
All right, but you're narrowing it down with every no.
Does this person work with money?
No, they do not really work with money, I don't think.
Oh.
Well, heck, this is getting pretty complicated.
All right, Ansel.
Can we confer?
Well, can we confer for a moment?
Yes, go ahead and confer.
Oh, also, how many strikes are we at?
Oh, you are at 6 strikes.
6. Well, I'd still like to confer if that's okay.
Oh, go ahead and confer.
All right, give us just a minute.
All right, well, when all panelists confer, I'll just have a chat with the audience. If anyone has a question for me or for one of the panelists, feel free to send it my way, and I will do my best to answer it. Although I'm very distracted by the ever-changing boy in the corner. So, and again, I'm a ghost. I'm not even a physical being,
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna ask if they
I'm
communicate on the
baffled
phone.
by what I'm seeing. So I'm honestly finding that a little distracting. But let's focus, audience. Let's focus. What's new with me? Thank you. I'm trying my best, but they just keep throwing me curveballs. So, but what is new with me? I feel like I've been spending a lot of time indoors. It's been kind of rainy lately, and honestly, I'm still a little spooked out by storms. I know that what do I have to be afraid of at this point? But the lightning and the thunder still find it a little spooky. So I've been staying inside. Thank you. Yeah. Just staying in here, just kind of cozying up as best I can, and hoping for some sunshine so I can get back out there. Whereas again, it really doesn't matter. But yeah, I still prefer the warm and the sun. So, thank you all. Thank you so much. But I think it's time to get back to our panelists. Panel, we're gonna bring y'all back.
Hi, Chip.
Hello, Ansel.
All right, so when this person is communicating,
Yes,
are they communicating on the phone?
they can be, but they don't have to be.
Oh,
So
right.
I'll let you continue
All right,
because they probably
interesting.
could be on the phone.
interesting. Well, when the customer comes to this, backing it up. All right, would
two.
a typical person like me or Pahud, a typical person like one of us, would we need to seek out this person's services at some point in our lives?
I don't think you'd ever have to necessarily, no.
All right. well,
Many do, but it's not a necessary thing.
Interesting.
Oh, my judges might have a thought, so I might see if they have anything. They say please hold.
I'm holding.
We're holding.
Hold. Music. Hold.
Yes, I think there's a
music.
specific situation in which you might seek this person out, but in your everyday, you likely wouldn't.
All right.
Yes. So,
Okay.
and while I go over to, oh gosh, hi.
Hi. Normal. Everything's fine.
While I go over to Pahud, there's one question from the audience.
Go
They've
ahead.
asked, is this job in the hospitality industry? The answer is yes.
Whoa.
Now, as a normal 5-year-old boy, I don't know how you know about that, but I'm willing to overlook it. Go on.
Whoever asked that is really smart.
Yes,
Can
I
I
agree.
say? Hospitality, eh?
Indeed.
Gosh, can we have a recap? I'm so sorry.
The newest recaps that we have is they're interacting with customers, but they're not providing support. It is not about campaigning, selling, or sales. Or sorry, sales and selling is the same thing. Making something. No college degree. It is primarily indoors and more about brains than physical actions. And it is in the hospitality industry.
Whoa. Does this job involve gathering information of any kind?
You do have to know information, but it's not necessarily about gathering or researching information, no.
That's another strike.
Is this person typically located right at the front entrance?
I would say pretty close, yes.
Is this person a concierge?
They are a concierge slammer. Well done.
Oh,
Wow,
awesome.
wow,
You
that was a
rock.
great one.
Way to pull it out
Way to
at the
go,
last
Slammer.
minute, Slammer. That was amazing.
Good job.
That was so cool.
Yeah, we nailed
Good
that.
job.
I don't get anything right.
I think there's time, but I think your body needs to settle down first. But before we go on to our final round, we're going to take another word from our sponsors. We'll be right back. Are you okay, Pahud?
Sponsors.
That's what I need to know.
Hey, let's take a minute and meet Clark Kent, star of Superman.
Chief, believe me, you're in for a treat just as soon as Jimmy gets back here. Great Caesar's ghost. What's holding him up? You know I can't work without a good breakfast.
Chief, Jimmy's bringing a box of Kellogg's Sugar Smacks.
All the more reason for hurrying. Confound it, that boy knows I like those new Sugar Smacks.
And he knows I do, too. And that's a cinch.
Well, here I am. Young man, if you spill those new Sugar Smacks, you're fired.
Golly, Chief, I hadn't opened up the box yet. But I'm going to now.
Well, I guess we all agree on Sugar Smacks.
Right.
Folks, don't wait. Get Kellogg's new Sugar Smacks. They're better than ever. Puffs of wheat, sugar toasted, and candy sweet.
You bet. Just get Kellogg's Sugar Smacks, brand new.
The Gemini space flights. The trips are long. The training is hard, like this spacewalk practice. But the astronauts do some things you do. In space, they drank Tang. They mixed it like this in a zero-G pouch, because with no gravity, it would fly all over. You don't have that problem. You can mix it in a glass. Up there, they have to drink it carefully, this way. You can drink it any way you like. Tang tastes orangey. Tastes great. Has lots of vitamins C and A. Tang, chosen for the Gemini astronauts. Have a blast. Have some Tang.
Welcome back to You Do What? We just wrapped up our third round where Slammér was able to guess concierge. Well done, panel. That was great. And before we go on to our last round, I would like to catch up with Ansel McGathy. Ansel, how are you?
I'm doing all right, Chip. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. I'm, again, still concerned for the boy at the end of this table. But
There's a lot going on over there.
going on. But yes, I'd love to hear how you're doing.
But also, you're a ghost, so like, let's
and
let's
again,
unpack
so
one
I
thing at a
know
time.
what normal should be.
Well, do you?
Yes.
You're a ghost hosting a game show.
Yeah. And this is weird even to me.
And he's doing his own thing.
I know, but
You're
I
doing
want to
your
talk
own
about
thing?
you, Ansel. What is new with you?
All right. I'll just jump right to it. I've written a 12,000-page choose your own adventure book.
What? A choose your own adventure book?
Yep.
What's it about?
So it's one of those, like, you read a couple pages and then it's like, do you want to do this
Yes.
or that?
I'm familiar.
But like, it starts with like you being born, right?
Oh God.
And
what?
so like,
I like it.
yeah. So you like start there, and then it's like every single decision throughout your entire life, and it's so I'm trying to map like the entirety of the human experience through a choose your own adventure novel.
Oh my. Is it being published?
You know, it's still being written. Like I said, it's up to 12,000 pages now.
Oh my gosh.
So, but
how far into the human experience are you?
Oh, age 5.
Page 5 of the human experience.
Age 5.
Age
5 years old.
5. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Wow, that's going to be an excruciatingly long book.
That's right. People are starting to get their first pets now, so we're learning about how to be emotionally damaged. So that's something.
How to be a what? I'm sorry.
Emotionally damaged.
Oh, fun.
You know, like you get a little baby rabbit and then it gets like caught by a hawk or something
Wow,
like that.
that's
like childhood trauma.
You're focusing on trauma?
The entirety of the human experience.
Oh my God. Is there any ending to this book that's going to be happy?
Yeah, you live a great life and you've read a really long book.
Wow. You know, I feel like this is going to take a really long time for you, Ansel, and I'm hoping that it actually holds your focus for a while.
Well, I'll probably have it finished by next week.
That doesn't seem correct, but
Yeah.
okay.
I'm getting there.
You know, I can't wait to not read it, but pretend I did.
I don't even know what they put for that.
I
Here,
don't know
let's
what
read
they
it
did either.
together. Dr. McGathy, JD, tattoo artist.
Oh, good,
dog
we're reading
friend,
it all.
Chip's friend, that's you.
I know.
LCPC, licensed tarot reader, mayor of Ansel Township. They're still doing well, by the way. We're
I'm
coming
sure
up on
they
our
are.
census. Game show host. You remember that? You don't because you weren't there. But
I do. I did
remember
watch it. Go on.
Fashion designer. Oh, and choose your own adventure author.
Wow.
Wasn't that something?
That
text
sure
is getting real
something.
small.
It feels like they could have just written author, but made it longer.
Nope.
So,
They were more specific, and I appreciate that, judges.
wow.
They're keeping me honest.
All
if
right.
I branch out into a different kind of authoring, then we'll have to add another title.
That's upsetting. All right. Well, we're going to jump right into our fourth round, and we'll keep this one a secret as well.
All right,
And
here
we
we
will
go.
be starting with Pahud, the totally normal boy,
All right, bud, you got this.
whose head is now very, very long.
No change. Normal 5-year-old boy.
Is your voice different too?
No change. Nope. I'm a normal 5-year-old boy.
You don't hear any difference in the way you're speaking or look.
Lady. Whoops, I should I am normal. Accept
Okay.
it.
All right.
Like Ansel. And Ansel, by the way, I'd like to read your book.
Oh, please do. I feel like we could, I could definitely add some content to figure out how you got to being 5 years old.
Well, yeah, and it's weird because I know what happens up to that point, but nothing past that, so I'm really interested. Where are you going to go with this?
Oh, yeah, right. Lots
I'm
of writing to
5.
do.
It is your turn to ask a question, Pahud.
Does this job take place on the planet Earth where I was born?
All right, it sure does. Not sure why you had to add that last part. Go on.
Does this job involve art?
It is a form of art, yes.
I've never gotten any right before now.
Yeah, careful what you wish for, bud.
Okay. Is this job does this job involve creating something?
No, it does not. All right, Slammér.
It's in the arts, but it's not creating something.
You're not making something like physical, like creating a physical object.
Okay. Does this profession involve using your ears?
Not primarily, no.
All right, so the kind of art form that we're talking about here, is it performative art?
Yes, it is.
All right. Is this a behind-the-scenes person in that form of art?
No, it is not.
Oh, interesting.
All right. Back on over to our normal boy.
Is this job something that requires I believe it's called college degree?
No, it does not.
Okay.
All right, Slammér.
Does this profession involve using your own body?
It does involve using your body.
Does this profession make art using their body?
That's what I would call it, yes.
Well, okay. Can you be naturally bored with this professional talent?
I think you can have be born with certain things that make it better to do the thing. Wow, a lot of not words coming out there. There's definitely training involved, but I think some people are born with more skills for it than others. So I'd say no, you can't be born able to do it. That was a very long way of going there. Ansel.
All right. So I'm headed for a night out.
Okay.
Can I buy a ticket to see this performance?
Can you buy a ticket to see this performance?
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right. Well, I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah.
So I get there. I get to this performance. I'm using a narrative line of questioning.
I
here,
can
if you can't
tell.
And like the curtain, whether or not I mean a physical curtain or not, is still up for debate. But the curtain rises. Is this one of the people I see?
Maybe.
Maybe. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna keep going then, I guess.
I guess, yes.
And this performance, it's some kind of dance performance.
No, it is not.
Well, that's where my
All
line
right.
of questioning ends.
Back on over to Pahud. I will say dance might be involved, but it's not the primary part of the job. So.
Wow. This is all sort of like a choose your own adventure, you could say.
I guess so. You could say that, except that there is one answer at the end. So.
Does this job involve singing?
No, it does not. All right, Slammér.
Is this person interpreting something?
No, I'd say no.
Oh.
Even like the text of a play or the libretto of a show?
Right.
Because that would be interpreting, Chip.
No, they're not interpreting anything.
Interpreting the text is like performing Shakespeare. That's what interpreting is.
Yeah, they're not doing that.
Okay, great. I just wanted to clarify for you.
I understood.
Because the judges are here to keep me honest, but who's here to keep you honest,
The
Chip?
judges.
I don't know.
The
I feel
judges
like,
say we are.
I feel like the judges are in your pocket.
No, that is not true. I'm very much in theirs.
Well, you know.
In fact, I have gone inside some of the judges' pockets. I'm a ghost. I can do that. Go on.
Interesting. Well, we'll talk more about that. All right. So, does this type of performance... nope, I'm going to back it up. It doesn't take place in a theater.
It can, but I think when you think of this particular performance, you wouldn't think of a theater typically.
All right. It's more of a, I might see them on the street performing.
You could, but that wouldn't also be the primary place you'd think of them.
But the primary place that I would see them would be...
Would be... Are you just hoping it...
Yeah, I was just hoping for a little slip of the tongue on your part there. I'll be honest about that.
Nope.
I would... The primary place I would see this profession is not a school.
Correct.
It's also not a museum.
Correct.
It's also not a community art center.
Correct.
It's also not Broadway.
Correct.
All right. I feel like we're getting somewhere here.
Are we?
No. But in terms of other places this job might not take place, a fire station.
I don't want to answer these anymore.
A carnival.
A carnival? I'd say they might be at a carnival.
They might be at a carnival. Are they a juggler, Chip?
They are not a juggler. All right.
All right.
We are at 9 strikes. Ha! 9 strikes.
Normal.
And we're going over to Pahud.
All is well.
I'm not even going to comment. Just that one brief scream and we're done. All right. Pahud, what is your question?
I will say this is a hard question. I mean, this is a hard answer.
It is, yes.
I wish I could just give my question to Ansel.
Can we confer?
Yeah, could we confer?
Oh, yes, go ahead and confer.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Here
So
we go
the
again on
panelists
our
are
own.
going to confer, and I will have a chat with the audience. Although, once again, I'm deeply, deeply distracted by everything that's happening there. But you know, I have to agree with Ansel. I am a ghost. I've seen supernatural things. I've seen other ghosts. Yes, I should be more comfortable with the strangeness in my day to day. But yeah, you know, art is an interesting thing when you're trying to describe to the panelists. That never really goes well. And I'm definitely just rambling because I'm trying not to talk about the very normal boy named Pahud, whose voice dropped several octaves, and then he grew a head. out of his neck. And there's many eyes. That's what I'm going to talk about. That's all I can talk about right now. Unless the audience has anything they want to say. Because I got nothing. I think it's time we go back to the panel. Panel, take it away, Pahud.
Do the person or persons working this job happen to put paint on their face?
No, typically no. I think they could, but probably not.
They could.
That's 10 strikes. If anyone has a guess.
Are they a clown?
No. Oh, actually, well, that's a very... So, my judges would like to note that in a very specific form of this art, they do always have paint on their face when performing this job.
Wait a second.
So that's a yes.
So that'll be a yes, and Pahud, take it away. But the answer was not clown.
Keep asking questions, Pahud.
Go, Pahud.
Thank you. You are both so normal to me.
You too, Pahud.
Thanks. Thanks, bud. So, how did you phrase that answer again?
I said that not all of the people performing this job would use paint on their face, but there is one genre or one group that performs this job that does paint their faces when they do it. So I was wrong. But they're not a clown, because that's what Ansel just guessed.
Okay. Does this involve pantomiming of any kind?
No, it's not a pantomime, no. All right, so Ansel, that was your guess. So Slammér, if you have a guess.
Slammér.
Slammér, go for it.
Heck if I know. Are you a member of the Blue Man Group?
I'm not a member of the Blue Man Group.
Dang.
That would be awesome.
That would be very cool, but that's not it. All right, the answer I was looking for was circus acrobat.
Wait, I didn't get my guess.
Oh.
Circus acrobat. Oh, I'm so sorry, Pahud. I took away your last guess. Oh, Slammér, it's okay.
It's okay.
I'm very sorry, Pahud. I stepped on your guess.
It was going to be normal 5-year-old boy.
You are a very normal 5-year-old boy, yes.
No, that was my guess.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, then you would have been wrong, so.
Okay.
But correct about yourself being very normal and 5.
Yep.
Yep.
Totally normal.
Very normal.
So normal.
So normal. Well done, panel. You
Got a
guessed,
lot
I
of pages
believe,
to
2
rewrite.
out of the 4. And you were very close with circus acrobat. You were circling it.
We were close.
Very, very close. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'd love to say goodbye to our viewers. Preventive, KVS, Starkiller, Harley, Hello Patty, Push the Fisherman, and Up North Geek. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thanks for watching.
Stick around because we are going to raid Bonsai Baby's channel.
Thank you.
As always, I'm Chip Buttons. I'm probably already haunting you, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
This was a great
You
show, and
got
you're
it.
so normal.
I can't wait to document your life in my book.
You can't wait.